I think that it's pretty obvious to see who has dominion over the earth. I mean, if it's a competition between me and the fish on my plate, I think I win. I just wish that man took better care of this responsibility. I mean, just think about what we eat. It must have been really weird the first time someone turned a corner and saw their neighbor gnawing on the hind leg of a cow. But, then we got over it and it became okay. Well, who am I kidding? It's amazing. But then we finished the leg and we were still a little peckish, so we started eating the brains and the tongue. It's just like, when will enough be enough? Although those things seem comparatively normal to some of the other things we decide to stuff in our food holes. Like, you hear how you have to be a professionally trained chef to prepare puffer fish, or else everyone who eats it's gonna die. It just seems like that became an unnecessary risk the moment the Funyun was invented. And then people are eating octopus. I mean, who looks at an octopus and says, yum? Maybe the guy stuck at sea. Maybe. But I mean, if he's waited long enough to be hungry for octopus, I mean, he can wait a little bit longer. It's like the rest of the world is in a constant struggle to not be eaten by man. And if there was ever one thing that felt like it was excluded from the dinner table, it must have been the cactus. I mean, it's got pokies going in all directions. And sure, you can cut those things off, but like, what if you miss one? And in the end, it's still gonna taste like a vegetable. And apparently, in Iceland, they're eating those puffin birds. Yeah, the cute things. What about him looks edible? Although if you're trying to eat less, I do recommend Googling strange foods eaten around the world, because if you even resemble a normal person, you won't be hungry after looking at that. A professionally trained chef to prepare puffer fish. Is that funny? I thought it might be, but I wasn't sure.